And we're back in sunny Southern California today to discuss a topic that gets a lot of attention: shoot to wound versus shoot to kill. Dennis, there's a question we hear a lot about in the media. Can you shoot to wound?
Well, here's the reality. You're probably going to wound when you shoot, particularly if you're using a handgun, because handguns do not have as much power to kill as people think. They have basically about the minimal amount of energy that they can transmit into the target. More than that, the part of the target that you have to hit in order to ensure a very, very devastating hit is this center part right here, which is a very narrow, tiny thing. Outside of that, you're going to wound.
And the term that is thrown around a lot is you shoot until the threat is neutralized. Can you explain that to me a little bit?
Yeah, neutralization is essentially when the threat ceases to keep coming after you. And because you want to stop the effect of somebody trying to attack you. This is mortal combat. If you're in a situation where you have to shoot somebody, they're trying to kill you. So what you have to do is you have to stop them, and the measure of stoppage is when they stop coming after you. If they are extremely determined, if they're high on drugs, stopping them requires an extreme amount of force.
What are some of the scientific issues behind the shoot to kill versus shoot to wound argument?
Well, basically the actual scientific thing is the delivery of sufficient amount of energy to stop the target. There is a scientific measure for it. It's about 800 foot-pounds of energy being delivered into the target. And a typical pistol bullet, the best pistol bullets will deliver somewhere around half that amount of energy. So typically when people train to shoot targets, they train to shoot to be able to deliver 2 good hits into the target, which adds up to about 800 foot-pounds, at which point the target will go down.
And when we're aiming in self-defense, are we always aiming for that center of mass in the body? Is that the best way to approach it?
Yes, and the reason for that is because under the stress and pressure, so when you try to hurry up, your accuracy degrades. When you're under a lot of stress, your accuracy degrades, your eyesight degrades, your ability to hold fine motion on the target and aim precisely degrades. So things are going to start to get wider and bigger in terms of the pattern that you're able to shoot, simply because of the stress. So if you're trying to aim for something other than the point that's going to deliver the amount of energy that you need into that target in the minimum amount of time and energy, you're basically giving that target a lot more time and a lot more chance to kill you.
So when people say, why didn't he shoot to wound and not shoot to kill in a self-defense scenario, what would you tell them?
Because they're trying to survive.
And that's another shoot done. In Los Angeles, I'm Hollie McKay.